Guys, what up? varialzdesigns here, and this is my first tutorial on pandemic tuts or pandemic or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just go over the basics of After Effects right here. First, you can import your clips like two different ways. You can either click on this box right here, this little gray box there, and it's gonna come up the little import file window, or you go to File, Import File As, or Control I. So you pick your clip or whatever. Let's choose a clip. Whatever. Let's go with this. Let's go with that, and let's go with that. See, it's loading up there, and there's two different ways you can make a composition when you're just editing one clip. All you can do is just drag it on here, or you can drag your clip to this little movie thing, which I like to do, and then it makes a composition. And this is my triple here, my PC triple. Yeah, I know it's easy, whatever. I'm a noob at PC, so fuck it. Alright, so yeah, you made your composition here. Control Z's to undo, by the way. Right here's your preview stuff. This is to RAM preview your clip, so you can play your clip in real time. So it'll take a couple seconds or so, and you can just hit spacebar to play it. We're taking the lead! And it'll be like that. But mine's just laggy because I'm recording and my computer can't really hold this. I mean, not hold this. Whatever. So, also, when you're going to edit and you want to be specific, like go frame forward and shit, when you make an effect, you click here, frame forward, frame backwards, or you could go page up and page down. Alright, to make an effect, you gotta right click on this empty spot here, or go to layer, new, adjustment layer. I like doing it down here, it's faster. New adjustment layer. And you can rename your layer. You can just hit enter, and you can just name it like, let's see, let's use radial blur. You rename it radial blur. You could either search your effect here or go to effect, blur, whatever. But make sure your layer is clicked or not. If not, it's not gonna show up as you can put an effect on it. You're gonna blur and sharpen, radial blur, and that's how it works. And let's see. Yeah, it's just, I would recommend using it 1 through 10. It looks good, no more than that. Or I don't know, use whatever you want. So that's really how you use it. And to keyframe an effect, so let's keyframe my triple. So right there at the muzzle flash, you're gonna hit the little what do I call it? Little stopwatch here to make a keyframe. You hit U to see your keyframe. So you hit U. You see that one keyframe is like a yellow diamond. So now you can zoom in by clicking these little mountains here. Zoom in time. Right here, not too much. And go a frame forward. And you're gonna put your amount to like 6 or something. And it'll look nice. And then you just choose where you want your effect to go away. I usually put my effect to go away when the guy's reloading. Or pulling back the barrel of the gun, if it's a sniper. And you just make your amount back to 0, and it should look pretty cool. So yeah, that's really a effect right there. Also, to make color correction, let's see how we're going. Alright, 4 minutes, this is pretty fast. Also, to make color correction, well, I already need color correction, this clip already has a CFG. But still, to make a color correction, you make another adjustment layer and name it CC or something. You can either use basic color correction if you don't have external plugins like Magic Bullet Looks and stuff. Color correction, curves. You could bring this one up like this, bring this one down like that, and you could play with down. You could play around with it. You could change your channel to red. Move this up like that. Go to blue or something. Go down. Make it some weird color. I don't know. And then you could also use another one. Is photo filter is pretty good. It should show up there now. Alright, fuck it. And everybody usually uses match bullet looks because it's, you know, easier to make color correction and whatnot. So I'm gonna open that, if it even opens. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna pause this, and when that thing opens, I'll open. Alright guys, so yeah, I changed a different clip. My After Effects crashed. And yeah, I have a whole bunch of color correction here. It's like a whole big pack. And I'm gonna just show you how to make a quick color correction. Also, I'm gonna put all of the external plugins that I have on my After Effects in the description, but not like a download, just like the name of them, so you guys could look for them and download them. So you click on you can just click on these right here, and you can change them whatever. You can click on subject, add some curves. The way you do that is you just move these little. You always put the two top ones up, and these two bottom ones down. That makes a nice brightness and contrast, and you keep the middle one the same. And you can just play around with these red ones here. Make a little red. Make that like that. Give it a weird color. And you could add anything else you want here. I don't know. I don't really fucking mess around with all that stuff. Also, you could. I like using this, a light flex. It makes it look cool for S&D movies and stuff. You can change the color here to blue or whatever, to gray. A nice gray. And you could add some diffusion if you like. Let's put it. It doesn't really do anything. Sometimes it does do anything. You could use spot. Yeah, you could use on any of this stuff. I'm just making everything simple. And here's some blur. Make this like about 1 or 1 point this out like that. I'm pretty good at making chill color correction, so this is probably gonna come correction. And then just make it like that. Move on. Don't have all day. Alright, and something else you could do is you got some vignette around the edges. I like to make my strength like 50, then like that. And that's about it. That's all I use. And you could add this right here. You got anything actually. You can just play around with all this. Make some cool stuff. And you could go to post. And make yourself a little lift gain, offset, all this cool stuff here. Play with it. And yeah, this is how it's gonna look. Also, you gotta put your. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing. Right here, this right here, this is full. This is your quality. See, half, the quality goes down a bit. Third, it goes down more. Then quarter, you get the point. And the lower you go, the easier it is for you to edit around and stuff. And it's a pretty good color correction. And yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it at third right now. And what I like to do, I like to add like some black bars, which everybody does now, so I don't really care. So wait, I forgot to show you how to do it. So all I do is just layer, new, solid, change the color of your layer, hit OK. Make sure it's the same width and height of your composition, so you could just make a comp size and hit OK. Now you take your masking tool and you just follow what I do. Just click and drag and just pretend, or don't really pretend, but just match up the empty spots. This empty spot and that's that empty spot. And then what you do is you just invert or subtract. And it's bam. You get yourself a nice looking clip there. Alright, so I'm gonna just stop this at 10 minutes. Should I show you how to do Twixtor? Nah, do that some other time. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Deuces.